Yeah. What's good, y'all? This is Rocdastar, and this is the great discussion. Right now, I want to talk about politics, but within the subject of politics that I want to talk about right now that's important, and I'm leaving this video, and like I said to all of my viewers, when I do these videos, that mean it, look at it like it's an emergency because these are ideas and certain things that I don't want to forget. And I take advantage of this platform, and before I begin, I want to thank YouTube very much for letting me post and get all of my ideas together and leaving my videos. It was a very, very great idea. I respect y'all a lot. You guys have done a tremendous job in the revision of technology and bringing the platform to its final peak. And you guys will always remain in the forefront as long as you're doing things the way that you're doing things. Continue doing things the way that you're doing things. I don't care how many subscriptions I don't have. The platform itself is a great platform, and I respect you guys no matter whatever decisions you make in regards to my profile or whatever. You guys have done the ultimate. But now, back to what I was going to say. I have a question. First question is this. Why do you think countries have their own currency, their own money? Why do you think the United States have their own currency, their own money? We have our own money that we spend here every day on necessities and things that we want and things that we need in our turf. Why you think laws that's made and voted on and proposed by in this country is controlled by us and our people, Americans? Why you think it's a problem when other nationalities come in America, come to America and try to take over our government? They try to become police officers, they try to become lawyers, they try to become doctors, they try to become whatever they could come because they're nosy. They're nosy. They're snooping in the United States business. They're all in our ass cracks, trying to see whatever they could see so they could talk about us. They own our supermarkets. They own our delis. They own our concessions. You don't see not one American in the Bronx operating a deli or a supermarket. Show an American restaurant in America, in the Bronx, in New York City, that's owned by an American. And I'm not talking about Puff's restaurant. I'm not talking about Jay-Z's restaurant. I'm talking about supermarkets here in America. New York is infested with too many foreigners stepping on our toes. We can't make any money on our own turf because they're making the money. All of the retail space is taken up and occupied by foreigners. I mean, yes, we value tourism, but damn, it ain't have to be that way. Let us make our money. So, excuse me for screaming. So, why do you think that we have our own money? You know why we have our own money. I'm gonna give you this example right now. And this is something that I want even the Ku Klux Klan to understand something. When you in London and you went to go buy a can of soda, and that can of soda say $1, but when you pull out an American dollar to go pay for that soda, they're going to tell you that you owe 80 cents extra. So when it comes to the American currency, that soda is not $1 if you're going to pay with American currency in Europe. You're going to have to pay another extra 80 cents to add up for that dollar. Now, don't you think that they're fighting war that way? Civilly. If you ask me, I'd say so. If we won the American Revolution and fought and won our independence, right? So when we're on their turf, how much would you charge an American who's responsible for killing a lot of people on our turf here in Europe? What would you do? I would do the same thing, asshole. Yeah, $2 for a can of soda for that American. After what they done to my people. And I don't respect George Washington because he's a snitch. He's a rat. He went and he told on the British Empire. He went and he told on the Soviet Union. He told how they felt about America's and how they felt about America, the U.S., and he moved over here and warned them that there was a war that was coming on. So no, they don't respect George Washington or any American bill for that matter. So, if you are an American and you know this, what else do you know? So when ASAP went to London and whatever have you had happened in Europe, of course. Duh, dumbass. If you know your history, ain't no that was then, this is now. That's history and it always will be. You know how many people died in the American Revolution? ASAP better do his math. And I'm using ASAP as an example because he was arrested in Europe, in Sweden, which is in Europe. This video is not about him, but I used him as a current update. So people who know the situation about ASAP, I want it to all tie in. I want American rappers and American recording artists, American celebrities to stick together. Later for the war within, we must stick together. Be at peace with one another. That's what sticking together mean. Work together, be at peace with one another. When you see a fellow American rapper, salute and embrace. Even if they are whack, so what? You ain't got to go out your way and say that to them. Because if you are better than them, good. Let them validate your style. Don't rub it in their face and ridicule them about their style. Especially rappers, because rappers like to smoke their weed and get high, get drunk, and then they do their thing. They do their 1-2 thing. That's how it started anyway in hip-hop. That's how rapping started. When niggas is hanging out, smoking their weed, chiefing up, sipping on they liquor and all that, getting drunk, hanging out, the social thing with their friends. So we are at war with other artists from other countries who do not respect our country or the artists that represent America. And whoever cannot see this that way, they're either retarded, slow, or they're an imposter, a hypocrite. Somebody who feel that they were being done wrong by the U.S., the United States. They didn't get their just due because they endured hardship. They were in poverty. They were in the projects. They were handed scraps. So they feel that their family is not respected. They're not respected. They're getting turned away from jobs, but they fail to realize that them jobs are owned by foreign business owners. So if you're an American and you're on the unemployment line, you know why now. Because America is infested with foreigners, foreign business owners who refuse to hire Americans. Peace. One, Rocdastar. I'm out.